and they all scared of him because he's bullying they dumb ass. This shit is the most embarrassing shit I ever seen in my motherfucking life. This nigga, the American
it's
fucking
all embarrassing. You know what?
Government is a fucking middle school classroom, and this nigga is bullying everybody in the votes, bro. Cause he got all the candy. Cause he got all the candy. He's bullying all the votes. What the fuck?
Don't worry. I'm gonna get my own candy.
Nigga, don't get me blown up, nigga. Turn this shit off. This shit is a joke, bro.
Where we at on the recording anyways?
Man,
I'm beat your ass.
The motherfucking president is a middle school bully. Nigga got all these little scared ass elected officials. Nigga, the whole Republican said, nigga, we was scared to impeach that nigga. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is going on in the world? This shit is Looney Tunes. This shit is. That's why I don't even like talking about this shit, because this shit is so fucking stupid.
So here, man.
So fucking stupid.
Speak the truth.
Do you think he's gonna win again? Do you think he's gonna win again?
Man, why does it matter? You know what?
It does matter,
I'm trying to influence the people around me to do better. Fuck that. Mainstream society, man, fuck tuning in, man. Tune the fuck out. Man, get off the goddamn phone.
Can't agree.
Stop being a Democrat or a Republican. Start being a goddamn person. Be a human being, man.
We can't
do that. How about you do that?
We can't agree on that. That's the biggest agreement. Like I just said.
How about that? How about you stop being a motherfucking Democrat or Republican and start being a human being?
That's what I've been saying.
Yep. At what point did you stop being a human? None of this shit that I ever see, and here's another thing, like, I don't care how you try to record this shit, because I know how to spin my shit my own way, but more importantly, I'm willing to just let the shit fly out the way the fuck it needs to fly out. But, me being a human, if I say I'm ever a part of
I got
anything,
this shit right, cuz
it's called,
it's a non-profit organization we started, cuz, called the Daddy Program, right? And this for everybody, right? Anybody who has some fucking leadership ability, who knows how to take care of people and be a decent human being, that's a man or a woman, man, step the fuck up and be a motherfucking daddy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is already stepdaddies than a motherfucker. Niggas been head of household since they was 8 years old. These girls out here been grown as fuck since they was little ass girls, taking care of their brothers and sisters, taking care of the fucking dog, being normal, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that they had a way with their man, tap in.
That's how we do here, man.
About that one, man. Whatever.
Nah, cause you gotta I'm gonna write a script, nigga. I'm gonna write a script, nigga. I'm gonna post this shit, nigga. YouTube famous, nigga. We gonna do this shit in a minute. Not right now. Right now it's just practice.
Influencers, bro. Influencers, but no, for real, broadly.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wavy lines.
Trying to set a timeline here, man. I want to say, give me a week, man, and I could put influencer and have a legitimate claim to be an influencer on my resume.
Look, we can pick a topic, right? We can sit down, have a cup of coffee.
We can sit down and have a coffee. You the one that's all hyped this shit, bro.
Hey, how you feeling? You good? I'm good too. This is what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? We should not publicize our drunken ramblings and high.
Fuck yeah, we should.
All type of drugs. Nigga don't have sherm, nigga weed, cocaine, alcohol. You know what I'm saying? And you want to hear my theory about that? Y'all want to go super deep? Super deep? Nigga, the reason why they don't want niggas doing drugs is the same reason why they don't want slaves to know how to read and write.
I swear.
Put your ass in tune with some different shit.
Right.
Makes you more humble.
True, but okay.
Nigga, smoke a sherm stick, man.
Oh man.
Smoke a sherm stick.
That smells good.
Do some LSD.
Whoa.
Right now.
Do some mushrooms, nigga, really. You know what I'm saying? Get outside yourself for a second. Get outside yourself for a motherfucker.
That's why I keep telling everybody, man.
I don't think you can get outside.
Now, that doesn't mean abuse the shit. That doesn't mean become a fucking drug addict.
I swear to you.
But get in touch with the spiritual side, man. That's how you start. That's how you start to really understand energies and frequencies and shit
Can I
like
get an
that.
amen? There's a yin and a yang, and then there's you, right?
Exactly.
The problem is,
you as the
yin
third
and the
party.
yang is a third party, right? So that means you're admitting that there's a third party that can control that yin and the yang.
Can it control
Do not let any other third party control that yin and yang.
See, now we're
That's
talking
the
about
dangerous part.
SCPs.
Man, what am I
That's
fucking
the
drinking, man?
dangerous part, bro.
I swear, give one.
That's the dangerous part right there, man. Is the yin and
Too
the
bad I
yang.
can't drink them.
I
I
understand
know
that I
y'all
have a yin
feeling
and
good
yang,
right now.
and I understand that I do control my yin and
Which
yang.
one of you motherfuckers is gonna edit this shit? That's what I want to know.
The pirate
Apparently,
ninja,
the
bro.
only dude who knows
That's
how
the
to
pirate ninja, bro.
I got a katana.
He's gonna edit a lot of this shit out.
Plus,
though.
remember, like, I got my
You know
own
what I'm saying?
microphone and shit, and, like,
We're gonna do what we can do with whatever we're
Chop
doing.
up conversations and turn it
I think
into
I have it, right?
something different.
I told you,
Right.
you think
We can do whatever the fuck we
Daddy
want.
program,
That's right,
man,
because
You wanna do
Look,
that?
Rich
Look,
Creek overdose,
if you can
tiptoe.
concentrate that energy, that force, right?
Richie
Motherfuckers
Rich.
who know how to just be
Rich
like,
Quick.
Ramen Noodles.
Yeah, stand that person.
Good.
Yeah,
God of Ross.
Right, they can talk to somebody and be like, look,
God of
you know what I'm
Ross.
saying?
Here's-
Like,
here's-
motherfuckers, like everybody ain't against you. You know what I'm saying?
See, now-
Like,
now-
we can raise our
Let me tell you
tribe.
this.
faded
If
as
our
shit.
tribes don't get along,
I'm faded as shit.
I'm trying to tell you
Me
something.
too.
No,
You're not telling
you
me.
can't
You've already
come to me
told
in the
me
middle
something.
of my rap.
Besides,
I'm rapping right
Besides,
now.
if you was rap, you're not rapping, bro. If you want to rap, you can rap. See, this is why the reason why I'm not a rapper. And I'm not trying to pause you and shit like that. But understand the preacher and the choir situation here, right? A real preacher understands his audience, and that's what he's always saying. Can I get an amen?
Ah!
Holler if you hear me and shit. You preaching, bro. It's just making is you uplifting my spirit and me telling you, yeah, bro, I get you. So it's up to you to try to drive this. That's where you're fucking
God,
up.
Crusader in our midst.
Life story.
Life lesson.
Life story.
Life lesson.
That's where you're fucking up at. See, like like I said, you preaching to the choir here. I'll get on my preacher mode when I need to get on my preacher mode.
See?
My problem is when I've gotten into my preacher mode.
How do you divide is
Shot
when you bring in
themselves,
religion, though.
literally and figuratively.
What is the
That's not
ideologies
cool.
and
That's
differences
actually
and the miscommunications
But-
of
Exactly,
religion?
this is the-
What's that?
Look, good. And that motherfuckers, man. You
Why
gotta
can't
understand,
Christians
that-
and
that's
Muslims
called
get
life
along?
experience, Bro.
It's
Motherfucker
not
don't
a
have to
fucking
have.
life experience for
no.
me.
Yeah.
I give you a gun and you shoot yourself. What experience does that give me?
No.
No, that just
No.
means everybody comes to me with questions and shit. You
No,
realize?
but-
you realize how
Look.
many fucking people? You realize how many fucking
No,
people have killed
not-
themselves?
no,
and I've
no,
had to answer a call about that shit. Shit is not cool, man.
Man,
I
I know
swear.
a lot of dead people. I know a lot of people doing
Yeah,
life
and
in
you
prison
had-
that weren't doing life in prison when I
You
first
had
knew them.
motherfuckers,
I swear.
agents and shit calling you like, yeah, we understand that Jews. We're talking. Okay, and well, guess what we're gonna do for the next 30 days?
Nigga, I'm not doing nothing. Nigga, I'm not trying to be on no federal agents. That's it. Nigga, I'm not the militia. Nigga, the army. Nigga, I'm not
Okay.
trying to
But that's what I'm talking
radicalize
about,
nobody
man. When I
into none of
become
my
a fucking
ideology.
preacher,
Nigga, like, I'm just
It's
talking.
a
I'm just
DNA.
talking to my fellow people. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm not
Fellow
talking
That
to
was our
everybody else
future
but you.
leader.
And so the thing
This
is
is
the reason why I'm talking
30-33,
with you because I'm
and we're
talking
talking
with
to you.
This shit ain't meant for everybody else to hear.
yeah,
That's why I don't
that's
like
fine.
this. That's why I'm so shit about this recording shit because you and Mike right now, you and me are interacting. We're all here sitting here right now talking. What the
Exactly.
fuck does everybody else have any concern with this shit? They're not even here.
Well,
Okay,
no, man,
that
that's
shit
the
is not. We're not. Unless we're talking about how we
See,
gonna get some,
I can't
how we gonna
respond to it,
provide
man,
for
because
each
he just
other,
went-
how we
did you see that?
gonna resolve
All right,
one of,
Mr.
how are we
Preacher.
gonna resolve one of our
But-
problems? Like that, we
Me
should be
and
sitting
him
here.
have a
You know what I'm saying?
conversation. That is a
And that's
fucking-
not for everybody.
you know,
Everybody,
There's a group thing.
nigga, ain't no
and there's a group
politicians,
stupid.
man. We don't
I
need
don't ever
politicians.
do
and people
anything.
just do what
You
the
feel
fuck
me?
they
There's a group
should
thing.
do.
There's a group
Be
stupid.
a person. Be
There's
a
a
good
group of
person.
people that decide.
That's
hey,
what I
we're
be
gonna come
saying,
together and
man.
We're gonna build
No one ever
Amazon.
fucking listens why I say it's like, man, just
Amazon.
don't do what I'm
We're gonna
doing.
build new
Do what I
code.
say.
We're gonna build old code, right? A group of people come together.
See, I know this
Say,
one
okay,
dude, I
we're
told him
gonna
what to do.
we're gonna-
He was like,
we're
wow,
gonna build
wow, yo, he did it. His life's
Some
better.
people gonna get together.
I was like,
They'll say,
that's
okay, we're gonna
awesome.
sell new
Just don't
Coke.
do what I'm doing.
Guess what? Old Coke sold better than.
Whenever people leave, I told them, be careful. Don't do
Old
what I
Coke
would do.
was a group thinking
It'll keep you out of trouble.
And the new Coke is group.
What
do you think I would
be
do?
good people to each other and live a good life, and that's it.
I want
That's
people
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
good people to each other, but I understand that people are gonna fuck up.
Like there's always gonna be conflicts. Conflicts can usually be resolved some way or another.
Conflicts
You know what
are
I'm
gonna
saying?
be resolved. That's what it's
Yeah,
about.
like that, like that's that. You know what I mean? But other than that, Like, when something happens, it shouldn't be all of us versus all of you. If you got a problem with a motherfucker, deal with that. That's between y'all.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you pull other people in this shit, man. That's not cool.
yeah, like don't bring everybody into your shit. Like, half of these motherfuckers that want to start these wars and shit, them niggas is mostly draft dodgers and motherfuckers who mysteriously found a way to not end up going to fight in the Vietnam War. And so now they're around talking about, yeah, you should have did this and that. Like, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? All the civil rights leaders is dead.
But
all the progressive JFK dead.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant dead, nigga.
Right.
Anybody who, you know what I'm saying? Dead. Shit.
He's a dead.
Dead. Yeah. Abraham Lincoln dead. I mean, I'm not saying he was a good person.
Dead.
I don't know. But
Dead.
If everyone leaves the
person
room,
can't
is that what that means?
man, a good person got to keep his motherfucking eyes open.
Right,
right. Being good,
Like,
you fucking being good.
No, you gotta be like this.
But what happened to that?
And that's why. That's what I'm saying. That's why it should only be good people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's unfortunate as fuck because we are people. We're all different.
What is good? What is evil?
Right? And so you always because I know it. Like, there's always been that one motherfucker that was around, cause there was just always mischievous, like disruptive,
doing some dirty shit,
negative. You know what I'm saying? Doing negative shit.
Who's
you know
that?
What I'm saying? The bully.
So
the
Damien.
If you want to put yourself in my position,
I'm not saying that we should kill all the bullies and shit like that. But I'm just saying, as a pattern of behavior throughout life.
Because that person was negative, because everybody else around him was producing so much positive that it was like, damn, I can never accomplish that fucking thought. That type of positivity, man. It's just not in me.
No.
So the only thing I can do is be a negative person. Am I right?
Nigga, what? Say that shit again.
Yeah, he's right. He's right about that.
Say it again. Say it again.
All right, one more time. You said
there's
there's that negative person, right? And yeah, we always
and
have
it's
it.
like, all right, everybody makes mistakes, right? You know what I'm saying? But there's some, like,
so what if
for some reason or another, there's just people who are innately fucking evil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
you're right about that.
Like, a lot of people know it. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like, how many, like, bullies only exist because good people allow bullies to exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but those
and so the people need to be more empowered.
Because if you don't
and
teach
be like,
that
look,
bully a lesson,
you know what I'm saying?
people
Yeah.
need to be
Like, you know what I'm saying? There are those
because if
instigators.
you
You know what
don't
I'm
teach
saying?
that bully a lesson,
But
he's gonna keep
you
doing
can,
the
you
same
know what I'm saying?
shit.
You can nip
You
that
got to
shit
put
in
that bitch on time out and get his ass whooped.
Yeah, I mean, you
It's always
like,
somebody bigger than the bully.
like, and that's what I'm saying. Because this is not practical at all. You know what I'm saying? But hypothetically, what it will be that one fucking demon child that was born who just had everything perfect and was nice to everybody. Like, he lived every life, everything was perfect for him. And for some reason, he just magically decided to start killing everybody or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why is
John killing people?
Yeah, like, if he was just born and he had like a happy life with happy people and animals and brothers and sisters and a mom and a dad and
He started killing little animals first.
No, the neighbors didn't kill each other. Nigga, no countries was at war with each other. Nobody was black. Nobody was white. We were all just people and we're just living like squirrels or dogs or animals or anything else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just going and living about our life.
Have a pretty hard fucking life, bro.
I'm like, yeah, but you go. All right, yeah, there's the nature part. See, and that's what I'm saying. That's where it's like it gets super triple negative deep. Like,
triple negative deep.
Like, because it's like if you vanquish all the darkness, you know what I'm saying, and then what is the light type shit like?
What ends up happening is if it was hypothetically possible,
chicken or the egg type shit, like, I don't know.
You're asking all the right questions.
You vanquish all the darkness and then you bring the light. That means the light becomes evil.
The light was always evil.
That's a good point. That's a hell of a point right there.
What is good? What is evil?
All the dark, that would be dark.
Then the light.
What is good? What is evil?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. There is no good and evil.
Exactly. Right.
This is 1,000
Even my pattern of
plateaus.
speech, me saying dark versus evil. You know
Ask Friedrich Nietzsche.
Yeah.
What is good and evil?
See, you just fucked yourself up. because you said
No,
dark.
I didn't fuck
saying.
myself up because I'm analyzing myself. Nigga, I'm not perfect. Nigga, I'm learning.
Well,
Nigga, I'm thinking about this shit now. Like, nigga, you wrote
Dark
this shit
versus
down.
evil, right?
Like, oh, nigga, that's a
Dark
memory of this shit,
versus evil,
nigga.
right? Yeah, dark versus evil, right? But you said you put it in a whole different
This is
context.
DWI.
Like, what does that say about me,
dark.
right? What does that say about my influence? You know what I'm saying? I was a sponge at one point in time, and so
It's still a sponge.
Yeah, I'm still a sponge, right? But I'm a sponge just looking back like, hey,
You
we're on
understand?
we're on the rusty side. We're not the bubble side.
Yeah. As a sponge though, because like there's a little fresh sponge and it's a little one, it's gonna get bombarded with everything. As it gets bigger and bigger, it realizes that it's still getting bombarded with shit. It just realizes that it also has stuff in it. Right?
Yeah, all we are is just a bunch of analyzing memories.
You fucked up with us. You said you fucked up the game where you like, what's the difference between dark and evil? It's like, you're putting two opposing things. Whereas if you look at the real perspective, it always goes, light versus evil.
We can make money off of this.
Light versus dark, meaning that
good, but those are just words. You know what I mean?
Those are just words, but you
because we're trying to put words to understand something, but there's no word for it. We can only try to identify. We can come to a common agreement about it, about what it is, and we can give it a name, and then so that's how we know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's not ascertainable.
No, it's not digestible.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna say dark and mean something positive. I'm gonna say light means something negative.
No, we say what is good.
Well, no.
Good is good. Who is good for?
You can say, but
what is the word for that? You know what I'm saying?
What you have to go.
What is the word for good? Is good is good for who is good for? Unless it's gluttony. Like what the fuck?
We still need a fight scene.
At what point is good? What?
Right?
You know what I mean?
What's the last book you read?
The last book I read.
See, it took too long to answer that question. So that means which means you have to read a book. Within the next 30 days, you have to read a book. Yes, that's what that means.
No, that's bullshit. Because I may not have read a book, but I've also read from my motherfucking telecommunicative device. It's called a fucking cell phone.
So why wouldn't you say that?
I've had information because it's not a book.
One cheeseburger.
That's you fucking up, bro.
How am I fucking up? All right.
So what's the last thing you read?
The last thing I read was a petition that Donald Trump was shutting down fucking all federal funding for public broadcasting.
Bring up that article right now.
One phone at.
What?
Bitch, one phone at.
Yeah, see? Check it out. Anyways, you get into things like how we talk about whatever. And is it the shit that you send everybody the messages and shit? Yeah. So, who wrote it?
That may not be the last thing I read particularly, but that was the last information that I obtained from research or from an outside source that was credible. You know what I'm saying? That I learned, I guess.
So check this out. So what I want you to do.
You know what I'm saying? Reading and learning, like when you say read, you know what I'm saying? I equated it to a book, but what I really meant was the last thing that I learned. That was the last thing that I learned. That was the last thing that I researched. Because we're all scientists. What was the last thing that you researched? What was the last experiment that you conducted?
I'm just coming from the military, so it is.
Yeah, no.
M1, A2.
Right, that was
Excuse me.
But
A2,
that was okay. That was but that was that's programming. That's not research. What was the last social experiment that you conducted? When was the last time that you?
Plus,
you know what I'm
Gave
saying?
you the name of a book to read, and actually, is it? No, yes, it is. It is the last book that I've read. Fucking Losing Ourselves to Death. It's the last book now. It's been about 4 months since I finished reading it. And actually, every other book that I've had has either been.
I feel the same way.
Audiobook form, or I've sort of read like passages of it. Now I got like 5 books that I'm trying to read, but I might not be never read them. You know, it just happens like time and shit. But no, the whole thing about what you need to here's what you need to remember about PDFs,
what the point is, like I said, keep it caveman, keep it fundamental. the fundamental point
let's keep
is
it fundamental on PBS.
all right, whether you read it from a book, whether you say hi to somebody that you wouldn't have said hi to otherwise, just to see what they would say. Whether whatever happens, man, all your life is an experience, right? We're all scientists. We're all learning valid points. And we all have a huge intellectual capacity
I'm gonna take it back
that
to
we
PBS.
can use.
Now,
man,
if you remember,
use that shit.
or you don't remember,
whether you know how to shoot a bow and arrow, surf, snowboard, ski, paint pictures, talk to people. You know how to do whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a fucking genius, man. We're all scientists, bro. We're all learning and growing and evolving constantly.
What is currently playing on PBS right now?
Period.
Remember, it's
all we are is a bunch of collection of fucking memories that are being analyzed, and we're trying to predict better futures for ourselves.
Oh man, that's a horrible fucking world, bro. Just understand me on this one, man.
That's
analyzing and predicting is a horrible fucking world.
That's all you are. All you are is a bunch of memories that you've analyzed and predicted for and shit for.
No.
We're talking right now, and you're reflecting on past experiences that you have that are relevant to what's happening right now. Think about that.
Actually, I'm not. What I'm doing is I'm taking gained knowledge and trying to expand that knowledge.
And when did you learn that knowledge?
I just want pizza.
When did you learn that knowledge?
What now?
That's the good shit. You getting the good shit now. You're right. You getting the good shit. You're right. You getting the good shit now, man. Now we're touching on some
I want to talk
enlightening
about PBS,
shit,
though.
right?
I want to talk about PBS because for what it's worth, like all this shit that we're recording, we could drop it on PBS right now. Well, not right now. But
man, no. But we need to make PBS happen. We need to keep that shit happening.
PBS is not going
period.
anywhere.
Bro, how insane. That's what I'm saying, bro.
You gotta comply with all the FCC regulations.
They want to cut that shit.
The plan is to make you think that he wants to cut it. I guarantee you, if PBS said, okay, well,
the plan is something I'll never understand because they're so.
On the greatness of
I was raised by PBS.
By PBS.
Fox.
Funding for you, by you, because of you. And we're going to do it all on Donald Trump. I guarantee you that all those
fuck Donald Trump, man. He's a grain of sand on the
beach
in the universe, bro. He is so insignificant. All the shit that we have, bro, is a blessing. This shit is so present. You know how many statistical anomalies you are to be the exact, complete motherfucking carbon atom, motherfucking spiritual motherfucker that you are. Like you.
You ain't gotta tell me shit. For what it's worth, like I grew up in a much worse situation. Well,
we grew up together. Fuck you, man.
We grew up in a but like I've been in situations like
at some point, but I guarantee you, I've been in some points in life that were way deeper than yours. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying? But all that matters is what matters to us. You learned that from your experiences, right? You were at a lower point in your life than I was at some point. We've all been there.
What I'm saying is that
but
you're going to the whole.
That's what we understand, bro. I be tripping about these motherfucking hippie ass, weird ass motherfuckers that I was working with. Talking about, we should all be anarchists and we should cut their heads off. I'm like, bitch ass nigga, if I slap you right now, you won't do shit.
The one thing I would say,
what type of repressed nigga? Like, what the fuck are you on? You on the vendetta this long?
But here's the difference.
Like, we should kill them. I'm like, bitch ass nigga, you ain't kill nothing. Bitch, you gonna give CPR to a raccoon right now. I guarantee these motherfuckers
going on there first.
Be the same motherfuckers talking about let's kill this and do that. You motherfuckers will get CPR to a raccoon in the middle of the street right now. Don't let him die. So stop faking the funk. You know what I'm saying? We're all good people. Nobody wants to do that shit.
But I'm the type of person that, let's kill them all. Then I just pull out my fucking sword and they're like, oh, well, we was just.
Well, yeah, at the same time. I love to play Call of Duty. I love them headshots, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about that, like, if you really analyze that, thinking about that. Like, nigga, how fucked up do you have to be where you like, I love getting headshots on Call of Duty. I love shooting people in the head in the video game. Even though, because I can't do it in real life. I don't even want to do it in real life. Like, if you ever did do that shit, you probably wouldn't ever want to do it again. But for some reason, you think that you want to shoot people in the head. Like, how misguided and how fucked up do you have to be think some
But
shit
you
like
also,
that.
but you also
Children
gotta
without
look at the people
parents.
that have put themselves in that situation too. Like with Call of Duty, like to a point.
Because man has an innate sense in itself to fuck shit up.
No,
5-star general.
Look,
Right here. I told you.
that's a nigga Dre shit. You were worried about me dropping mine, man. And I'm only on mine.
Man, niggas got marked. Man.
Check it out though, man. So like dolphins and elephants and probably even
Actually, I can't even speak
single-cell
on it.
organisms, man, they have a much more powerful brain,
Yeah.
much more sense of shit than all of humanity.